Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of Bougainvilea and exploring its stunning color combinations. This remarkable plant, a native of sun-drenched South American landscapes, is not merely a splash of color in our gardens. It is a living testament to nature's artistry. Its vibrant bracts, often mistaken for petals, unfurl in a dazzling array of hues, from the deepest magentas to the most delicate whites, creating displays that can transform any space into a tropical paradise. It's a plant that seems to capture the very essence of sunlight and translate it into breathtaking visual music. Here at Wonder Garden, we find ourselves endlessly fascinated by the sheer diversity and resilience of the plant kingdom. The Bougainvilea, with its flamboyant personality, holds a special place in our explorations. It's a plant that demands attention, not with a delicate whisper, but with a bold, declarative statement of beauty. We shall journey into the heart of its chromatic secrets, understanding how these spectacular displays are achieved and how we, as cultivators and admirers, can encourage their most brilliant expressions. Join me as we embark on this exploration, observing the subtle nuances and the bold strokes of genius that nature has painted upon this extraordinary genus. We will uncover the mechanisms behind its varied palette, from the common yet captivating to the rare and truly unique. Prepare to witness the Bougainvilea as perhaps you've never seen it before, a true marvel of botanical engineering and aesthetic brilliance, a vibrant jewel in the crown of the floral world. Variegation, in the botanical sense, is a truly fascinating occurrence. It is the appearance of differently colored zones, almost like intricate patterns, upon the leaves, and sometimes, as we shall see, even influencing the perceived colors of the floral bracts of plants such as the Bougainvilea. Imagine an artist, not with a brush but with genetic code, meticulously painting each leaf, creating a unique masterpiece. In Bougainvilea, this isn't just a subtle shading. It can manifest as bold splashes of cream, yellow, or even a lighter green against the deeper verdant background of the foliage. This creates a stunning visual counterpoint to the already brilliant bracts, adding another layer of complexity and beauty to an already spectacular plant. These patterns are not mere accidents, they are often the result of remarkable cellular stories unfolding within the plant. The distribution of chlorophyll, the green pigment essential for photosynthesis, can be uneven, leading to these lighter, sometimes almost white sections. This can sometimes mean that the variegated parts of the plant are less vigorous in their growth, as they possess less of this vital energy-capturing pigment. Yet what they might lack in photosynthetic efficiency, they more than compensate for in sheer visual allure. The contrast between the variegated leaves and the intensely colored bracts can be utterly breathtaking, a dance of light and shadow, of pigment and its absence. Consider the implications for the plant in its natural habitat. While vibrant flowers attract pollinators, variegated foliage might offer other, more subtle advantages, perhaps in camouflage from certain herbivores, or even in reflecting excess sunlight in intensely bright conditions. For the Bougainvilea, a creature of the sun, variegation adds an extra dimension to its display, making it not just a beacon of floral color, but also a canvas of foliar artistry. It's a testament to the diverse strategies life employs to thrive and to captivate. We observe these patterns, and in them we see nature's boundless creativity at play, a constant experimentation with form and function. The Bougainvilea is perhaps most renowned for its astonishingly vivid color palette, a true celebration of nature's capacity for brilliance. When one thinks of Bougainvilea, it is often the searing pinks, the deep, regal purples, and the fiery, passionate reds that first spring to mind. These are the classic hues, the colors that shout of tropical exuberance and sun-drenched climes. Each shade seems to vibrate with an intensity, the bracts themselves almost paper-thin yet saturated with pigment. These are not shy, retiring colors. They are bold, confident, and utterly captivating, designed to catch the eye from afar. Yet the spectrum of common Bougainvilea colors extends beyond these powerful primary statements. We also encounter the softer, more ethereal whites, which provide a cooling contrast to their more flamboyant cousins. A Bougainvilea draped in pure white bracts can be a vision of serene elegance, especially when viewed against a deep blue sky or the dark green of surrounding foliage. And then there are the oranges, ranging from a soft apricot blush to a deep sunset blaze. These warmer tones bring a different kind of energy, a mellow glow that speaks of warmth and comfort, adding a delightful richness to the overall display available to the gardener and the admirer. These colors, while common, are anything but ordinary. Each plant, even of a well-known cultivar, presents its own subtle variations, its own unique expression of its genetic heritage. The intensity can change with the sunlight, the age of the bracts, and even the health of the plant. Observing a single Bougainvilea bush over the course of its blooming season is to witness a dynamic, ever-shifting spectacle of color. It is this very vibrancy, this reliable explosion of color, that has made Bougainvilea a beloved stalwart in gardens across the warmer regions of our planet, a dependable source of joy and visual splendor. The fascinating patterns of variegation we observe in Bougainvilea are not born from a single cause. Rather, they are the result of several distinct biological pathways, each leading to a unique visual signature. One of the primary drivers is genetic variegation, where the plant's own DNA blueprint dictates the distribution, or lack thereof, of pigments like chlorophyll. These are stable traits passed down from parent to offspring, a heritable artistry encoded within the very cells of the plant. This type of variegation often results in predictable and consistent patterns across the leaves, a reliable expression of its genetic makeup. Another intriguing mechanism is the formation of chimeras. A chimeral plant is a single organism composed of tissues with genetically distinct cell lineages living side by side. Imagine two different individuals fused into one, each contributing its characteristics to different parts of the plant. This can occur through spontaneous mutations in meristematic cells, the growth regions of the plant. If a cell in the meristem mutates to lose its ability to produce chlorophyll, all the cells that subsequently develop from that mutated cell will also lack chlorophyll, leading to those distinctive patches or stripes of lighter color. Chimeral variegation can sometimes be less stable, and occasionally a plant may revert, losing its variegated sections. Finally, and perhaps more unexpectedly, viral infections can also induce variegation in Bougainvilea. Certain plant viruses can interfere with pigment production in the leaves, leading to mottling, streaking, or mosaic patterns. While often considered a plant disease, some viral-induced variegations are prized for their unique appearance, though care must be taken as the virus can sometimes weaken the plant or spread to others. Each of these pathways, genetic, chimeral, or viral, tells a different story of cellular life, of adaptation, mutation, and interaction, all contributing to the breathtaking diversity we witness in the foliage of these remarkable plants. Beyond the familiar spectacle of single-hued Bougainvilea, there exists a realm of extraordinary rarity, where plants display multiple colors not just within a collection, but upon a single living specimen. Imagine a cascade of bracts where fiery reds merge seamlessly with vibrant oranges, or where pristine whites are juxtaposed with shocking pinks, all blooming simultaneously on the same branches. These are the chameleons of the Bougainvilea world, plants that seem to defy the norm, presenting a veritable rainbow effect that is both astonishing and highly coveted by enthusiasts and collectors alike. These multicolored marvels often arise from specific horticultural practices, such as grafting, where parts of different Bougainvilea varieties are skillfully joined together to grow as one plant. Each grafted section retains its original color characteristics, leading to this spectacular combined display. Another route to such multi-hued wonders can be through rare mutations or spontaneous genetic changes in a branch that cause it to produce bracts of a different color to the rest of the plant. Such occurrences are botanical treasures, eagerly sought and carefully propagated by those dedicated to the cultivation of these exceptional plants. The allure of these rare combinations is undeniable. They represent not only a triumph of horticultural skill, but also the serendipitous beauty of natural variation. To cultivate a Bougainvilea that unfurls in a symphony of different colors is to possess a living work of art, a dynamic sculpture that changes with the seasons. These plants are often the centerpieces of collections, sparking conversation and inspiring awe. The quest for these unique specimens drives innovation in breeding and propagation, as growers strive to stabilize and replicate these fleeting moments of multicolored brilliance. ensuring that such wonders can continue to grace our gardens. To witness a Bougainvilea in its full, resplendent glory, with colors so intense they almost shimmer, requires an understanding of its fundamental needs. Chief among these is sunlight, an abundance of it. These are, after all, children of the tropics, plants that have evolved to bask in brilliant light for many hours each day. For variegated varieties, sufficient sunlight is particularly crucial, not only for the health of the green, photosynthesizing portions of the leaves, but also to encourage the development and intensity of the colorful bracts. Insufficient light will often lead to leggy growth and a disappointing lack of floral display, the vibrant spirit of the plant subdued. Watering too plays a critical role, though perhaps not in the way one might expect. Bougainvilea are surprisingly drought-tolerant once established, and indeed often perform their most spectacular blooming displays when subjected to a slight degree of water stress. Overwatering is a common pitfall, leading to root rot and a focus on vegetative growth rather than flower production. The key is to water deeply but infrequently, allowing the soil to dry out considerably between waterings. This mimics the conditions of their native lands, where periods of dryness are often followed by the onset of the blooming season, a strategy for survival and reproduction. Finally, while Bougainvilea are not excessively heavy feeders, occasional fertilization can provide the necessary nutrients to support vigorous growth and that all-important profusion of color. A balanced fertilizer, or one slightly higher in potassium and phosphorus, can encourage bloom development. However, excessive nitrogen should be avoided, as this will promote lush foliage at the expense of the bracts. It is a delicate balance, this nurturing process, providing enough support for a spectacular display without overindulgence. By understanding these simple yet vital requirements, we can help our Bougainvilea achieve their full chromatic potential year after year. As our exploration of Bougainvilea's colourful secrets draws to a close, one is left with a profound appreciation for this extraordinary plant. From the intricate dance of variegation within its leaves to the sheer unadulterated power of its multi-hued bracts, the Bougainvilea is a masterclass in natural artistry. It reminds us that beauty in the natural world is often born from complex processes, from genetic intricacies to environmental interactions, all culminating in a display that can stop us in our tracks and fill us with wonder. It is a plant that truly embodies the vibrancy of life itself. The journey through its common shades, its rare rainbows, and the very mechanisms that paint its canvas has, I hope, deepened your connection to this floral marvel. Understanding how to nurture these colors, providing the right balance of sunlight, water, and nutrients, empowers us to become active participants in this display of natural splendor. The Bougainvilea is more than just a decorative plant. It is a companion in our gardens, a living entity that responds to our care with an outpouring of breathtaking beauty, a constant reminder of the sun's energy transformed into living color. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more plant care tips and botanical wonders. Here at Wonder Garden, we believe that every plant has a story to tell, and the Bougainvilea's tale is one of dazzling brilliance and resilient spirit. Until next time, may your gardens flourish and your world be filled with color.